That is our morning wake-up call. Hello, truckers. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. We are in Nebraska. I just slept through the night, and let's see, where was I? We delivered. Where did I come in from? Down over there. We're not that far from where we dropped off our trailer, and there was a rest area right here. And slept through the night and woke up to a beautiful morning. You can kind of see the paint job maybe a little bit better today, with the cornfield and the farm. And then the flag and the corn huskers on the top of the roof there. But we need to get to work today. I've already accepted a job and a couple things that we can already square out from last episode. Farmer G did leave a comment, a little bit shout out to you, because you did mention that what was causing the problem with the speed limit and also with the ETA on everything, that was the realistic fuel prices mod. Don't ask me why, but that's what it was. But that's been fixed, so that should be all set. Also, we got the minimal visor screen at the bottom again. Ooh, how nice that is. So let's go ahead and fire up the engine here. I should just double check, because I think there might have been a game update again. Just want to make sure my lights are on. Don't want to get any tickets for that. So we are good to go. Cindy's ready. Park and brake. Let's take the park and brake off. That'd be good. So let's get out to the road here, not run into someone's building. We don't want to do that. Alright, and let's get on the road. Yeah, the ETAs seem about right now. So you can see we're going 21 miles, and it's going to take us about 34 minutes to get there. That's about right. As for the speed limits, I'm not sure. Like I said, I've been told everything's fixed, and all the comments on the mod saying, yes, it's working. So we're just going to go ahead and say it's working. Okay, let's get out of the checkout area and hit the road, Jack. We're in the northeastern part of Nebraska. We're in Norfolk, and we're going to be headed to Valentine, which is like 160 miles away. And yes, it's external contract, so just remember, we're doing the cruise in Nebraska, so we do want to visit every city anyways. So I got to deliver to or from basically every city in Nebraska, and the trip's got to be like 100 miles long or more. So as long as that's all set, then we're all set. I'm also trying to make sure that we don't crisscross, or not crisscross, but take the same route I did last episode. Even though it's even all new stuff, I just don't want, I want to kind of explore the Nebraska part. Coast to Coast is not ready yet. The spring mod, that's probably going to take a little while. I think that usually takes them about a week, but that's if they're getting right on it. I don't know these people's lives and what's going on with them. But Mantrade is usually pretty good with the Coast to Coast map. It's only been, as I'm recording this, a little over 24 hours since the Nebraska map came out. So now that I'm recording this on a Friday evening, maybe with the weekend here, he'll get to it. So, but Mantrade's usually pretty good about getting out sometime. I just don't know how it's going to affect our drivers, but it is what it is. So now you can see the speed limits. You can see in the GPS, speed limit's 55. Yeah, of all mods, that's probably would have been the last mod. If it didn't get fixed, that would be like the last mod I probably would have deactivated. Like, what does fuel prices have to do with the speed limit on the road? Who knows? But having the minimal visor screen at the bottom from Patrick, getting that out. I mean, all the modders that get the mods updated as quick as they can. My hat's off to you. That's hard work and dedication to the people that love your stuff. So I think we're taking cars. Like I said, it's external delivery. Can I see what I'm taking? Yeah, we're taking 20,000 pounds of cars, and like I said, we're going to Valentine. Let's not run into the cop car in front of us. And we're going to pay $1,000. As for drivers, we did get some deliveries done overnight. So they are out there working. Like I said, I just don't know where they are. I've said this before, every time I have to disable the coast-to-coast map. I just don't know what happens to the drivers. And the smart thing would do is to check, but when you disable a map, and they're on, quote-unquote, they're on that part of the map, I'm not really sure what happens to them. I'm just going to assume they go back to the garage and reset. I can see we're taking a left-hand turn up here. I do need to stop for fuel at some point. We didn't fuel up last episode, and I think at the end of the episode before that, when I was getting ready for Nebraska, I didn't fuel up either. We're still fine. We got like maybe just a little bit under a half a tank, not right near a half a tank, so you know, we're not in the red. And once I get in the red, I usually can go about another 250 miles on the fuel that we have. There's a fuel depot right across the way, but we'll see if we can find one. Like I said, Valentine's not that far. We're going only like 100 some odd miles or so, 160 maybe, somewhere around there. So we can possibly fuel up there. Oh, and as for my game crashing like it was when I did the first episode for Nebraska yesterday, it hasn't happened since I started recording last episode. So I don't know if it was the realistic fuel prices causing that. Because, I mean, for that to cause problem with the speed limits, I still don't understand that, but whatever. All right, let's roll into here. The trailer is... I mean, I see campers here. Why am I taking cars? Apparently it's out back here somewhere. That must be it right there. Oh, no, they actually got a few of them out here. Okay. We're taking this one. See how I do today. Last episode I did pretty darn good. That's not right. Yep, I knew that was kind of off a little bit. There we go. I'm kind of glad that the sound fix mod that we run is working fine, because the sounds in that mod are so much better than what the base game does. So you can see, yep, we got 182 miles to go. We should be there by 10:30 in the morning. We will take another load today, not just do one like I did last episode. Yeah, last episode for me, like I think I started that episode like 4 or 5 times when the game kept crashing, and then once I got the video that you saw, it hasn't happened since, but if I keep talking about it, that means it will happen, right? Is that how it works? Cistern tanker. I own one of those, but my drivers always fight over it, apparently. I should put that tanker somewhere to see if someone will take it, because that would earn us a good amount of cash. Oh yeah, Farmer G, the one that I just talked about a little while ago, left a comment in last episode, let me know about the realistic fuel. I mentioned something about the International LT, and it's not a new truck, it's just more, it's kind of like the Western Star, where they have more accessories or options for it, I guess. That's the only thing that's kind of on the bad side for doing the realistic economy and not having the cash. When something new comes out, I just can't say, well, let's go get ourselves one of those trucks and try it out. I don't have the cash, man. Don't have the cash. I could go onto my one, I got like 5 or 6 profiles. I could go onto one of those and just buy a truck and go with it. But now we're gonna do it right. Well, not the trucks, but we're gonna cruise Nebraska here and see what's going on. So yeah, we need 75 grand is what we're shooting for. Not today. That'd be great. But we're shooting for 75 grand, I think it is, to upgrade the Dallas garage. And then, yeah, then we just gotta save up whatever we need to buy our next truck. And someone will get this one. Some lucky driver. Well, I don't know if it's lucky. maybe they don't want the 389 Peterbilt. One thing I should do, I should be writing down the cities that I've delivered to and from. Because I did this before. I don't remember what, maybe it was Texas, where it's like, yeah, I know where I've been. But the time I got to the end of it, I had like 2 cities, and like, okay, what 2 cities have I not done? Because when you drive through them, it shows that you've you know, been there. It doesn't mean I've delivered to or from there yet. At least I got video where I'd been. Speed limit 70. Now that seems more like what it, you know, Nebraska should be. Hey, we do have a cornfield over there, so maybe I missed it last time. Well, I didn't go this way last time, but maybe I was looking for taller corn, maybe? That makes sense. Oh, that's right, external contracts. I even forgot there myself for a second. We can only do maximum 65. But at least we can do 65 and not worry about getting a speeding ticket. Are we getting down to 1 lane? We are. So it's probably going to be a bit before I can figure out, because I still haven't read nothing on Nebraska, what the specialized cargo is. Maybe it is in external contracts, but maybe it's just regular freight. Usually, though, what we're going to be doing here for the first 12 deliveries is just, you know, where am I delivering to that I haven't been to yet? That's what we're doing. So we got a way station I'm going to pull into. Oh, wow, they gave me the green light. Well, thank you, Nebraska. That's very kind of you. Interesting spot for a way station. Got some grass fields with some, I would assume, hay bales in it. O'Neill something or other. You know what? There is a fuel station here, and it's a nice sized one. So we are going to. That was an interesting way to turn in here. Where am I fueling up, though? Those down there, huh? Alright, so either way, we know what I do. I always go in the wrong way anyways. Alright, fuel is $3.62 in Nebraska, apparently. Is that a camouflaged Denny's across the street? Or is that store just not rendering in that well? Alright, we're full of fuel. I mean, I'm full of something, but Right now it's just fuel. I'm actually taking off where the sound effects are still going on at the fuel pump. I don't hang around that long. Nowadays, you don't want to hang around fuel pumps that long. I mean, I'm very old school. I remember the days we used to just gas up our vehicles. While it's filling up, you go inside the convenience store to get what you need. The heck is this? A shamrock in the middle of the road? Interesting. Yeah, back in the day, you just put the nozzle in your truck, car, whatever. While it's filling up, you go inside, grab yourself a soda. Always a soda or a water. And a little snack for the road, and off you go. Nowadays, you fuel up your truck and your eyes twitch around just to make sure no one's doing anything suspicious around you. Anywho. Yeah, the user interface seems a little bit more, what's the word I want? Blocky? So, I mean, you may have saw it last episode at the end where I kind of showed the user interface while we're inside the garage, the home menu, and it seems more, yeah, I'm just going to say blocky. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it, but that's the word I'm going to use for now. All right, 87 miles out. Whoop. Sorry, just checking my phone there for a second. Something was coming across. Don't play with your phone while you're driving. Yeah, so corn. Just humming along here. I don't know what road we're on. I wonder if the road overlay is working. Don't know what state highway we're on. Welcome to Bassett. Well, technically that's not... No, when I say it's not on the map, it's not on the Nebraska map. I'm not saying there's not a town called Bassett. Alright, so the road overlay is working. We're on Interstate 20, it seems like. Where am I delivering this to? Alamo Rent-A-Car. Well, that makes sense. The heck is that over there? Kind of looks like an ore refinery. I don't know if I could actually go there or not. I wonder if there's like a hidden road that actually goes out there. Alright, just 36 more miles and we shall be in Valentine. Just about 200 more loan payments and we are there. Although really the way the company makes money I could pay off the loans quicker. But as you guys have said, no, just let the loans roll and just keep on going. So that's what we're doing. That sign there said something like, welcome to Valentine. Or something to do with Valentine. Hello, Valentine. Just keep in mind that I still got 8 miles to go, so it's going to be on the other side of town, it seems like. Okay, a lot of cars trying to turn left. So much so. Actually, I'm not sure. Why was that car parked so far back? Have no idea. Well, now we can see I need to turn right up here, so. Should get in front of this truck. I got a rolling start there. And then it's pretty much up to, a sprinkler system that actually, that's pretty good. That's real. It's pretty much up to the external contracts as to where I go next. Hopefully somewhere in Nebraska. Okay, I'm not turning into here, apparently. Alright, you saw nothing. Can I just scooch across here? Is there an invisible barrier here? Oh wow, I haven't been to one of these places in a long time. Alright, so you want me to back up? Oh, we got plenty of room back here too. Okay. Shouldn't be that difficult, but I just ran into a barrier, so who knows. Just gotta remember, there's cars on the right-hand side. Well, it was almost squared up, and then I went too far back. There, they'll be happy with that. Park and brake engine decouple. And of course, excelente. Alright, let's see what we got now for jobs, external contracts. So what we did, we were here in Norfolk and we came over to Valentine. So now I'm looking for something like Shadron, Alliance, Scotts Bluff, Sydney. All right, let's see what we got here. This may take me... Well, there's one to Scotts Bluff. 203 miles. That will work. We'll go there. Begin delivery. Yeah, our truck's fine. Must be a... What's the weight of that truck? 55,000 for the crawler tractor, apparently. $13 miles. Go pick it up. I didn't check to see how long it's going to take me to get there, but I think we'll get there today. Yeah, like always, when a state comes out, we might not be driving the full 11 hours at times, but you are getting 3 episodes this week. Actually, getting 4. You got an extra one because I set up for getting to Nebraska, and then you're getting one on Friday, one on Saturday, and the usual one on Sunday. So you got plenty of ATS videos to watch this week, even though they might be shorter. Okay, so we get there at 11. That means I got 6 hours to drive 200 and some odd miles. So that we should get it under the wire. Something weird with that stoplight. That truck you just saw on the left-hand side, that was doing the same thing the cars were. It wasn't rolling all the way up to the stoplight. No cops here, so we'll just meet feet down the road. You can already see the light blinking at the trailer. Alright, sometimes these trailers here, the goosenecks, I may have to lower my axle to hook up to it, but we'll see. Apparently, oh, wait a minute. How about if I lower? Of course, now I'm going to have to pull forward a bit. Try it again. It's there somewhere. The gooseneck is saying, come and find me. Oh, you know why? Because I'm an idiot. I saw the combine. I went right for the combine. Yeah, I'm backing up to the wrong trailer. Shut up. I can hear you all laughing. I was like, I can't be that far off. I'm backing up. Alright, I better re-race the suspension again as well. Alright, let me get out of here so we can kind of forget about that, that little ordeal. I would say make a little bit of sense, but the SnowRunner video is going to go out, of course, on Sunday. Which, by the way, there will be a SnowRunner video on Sunday. As I mentioned when I recorded that earlier, yeah, my brain, I'm having I'm mentally tired today. So that's gonna be my excuse to myself. But you know what, still funny. I can laugh at myself for backing up to the wrong trailer. And I just remembered, you're trying to haul 56,000 pounds, so starting in third gear may not be the best thing to be doing. And there's that line of traffic behind that stoplight again. I mean, the first car goes up to it, but it seems like it seems as if the second car wants nothing to do with it. Then it just blocks the whole intersection. Fine by me. I get the stoplight kind of myself when we go. See what happens. I think their light's going to turn green before ours does, so... Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on with the AI traffic there. Have to keep our eye out for something like that further on down the road. So we should be getting there roughly about 3:30, but I'm guessing closer to 4. So by the time we finish this delivery, we'll have completed 4 of the 12 cruise in Nebraska cities that we need to do. Nice little farm over to our left-hand side there. I am seeing a few of these rest areas like that in Nebraska. A place where you can just pull over and rest. Well, that's what a rest area is, you may say. But it's just like just little dirt pull-offs. I mean little. So I'm not sure if we have any viewers from the Nebraska area. As I've said last episode, and anytime I actually travel through Nebraska on here, I have driven through Nebraska, but just on I-80. That's it. So, I have visited Sydney, going to the Cabela's store. I actually flown. Why did I flew into Omaha once. I don't remember why. Is that bad? Yeah, I flew to the Omaha airport. I know that much. Way back when. Seeing a good amount of grass fields where they're making hay. The Jake brake doesn't really slow me down as much as I thought it might. I mean, it does slow you down, but not as much as I was thinking. Of course, they do have 56,000 pounds. 56,000? Well, 55,500. We'll say 56. Got 56,000 pounds behind me, just shoving me along as well. Keep expecting a car to pass me at some point. like a power station, and then I would assume a radio station. Or at least some kind of communication station. The way it is in Nebraska, other than inside the city limits, seems like once I get outside city limits, it's mostly, you know, nice roads, nothing too sharp, turns. Wasn't expecting any mountains myself, but no mountains to climb or go down, no switchbacking to have to do. So very relaxed driving so far. Tractor on the road. Don't know if the cop was an escort or just happened to be behind it. I'm going to assume just happened to be behind it, because if it was an escort, you'd think the lights would have been on the cruiser, but did not see any. I don't know if it's Chadron or Shadron. I have no idea how to pronounce this one. We need the next town through. Okay, this truck in front of us, not the dump truck, but the truck in front of that, it seems like it's at a weird angle. So I'm not sure what that truck is doing. Until the light turns green, we're not going to know. Okay, the light's green. I'm guessing it was in the left lane and then realized it was a turning lane and it didn't want to. Alright, so we want to turn left up here. Looks like all the... Oh, did not know there was an island there. I was trying to cut the corner as it was. Then realized there was a little bit of an island here. I think I'm lucky there's only 67 more miles to go. Wasn't really focused doing the SnowRunner episode earlier. Not really focused on this one, as we know, because I tried backing up to a trailer I was not taking. Can feel this 56,000 pounds kind of holding me back going up this slight incline. random hay bale out by the road. Must have fell off a trailer. But so far, Nebraska is what I envisioned it would be like. Maybe once we get to either Sydney or Omaha. I think those are the two biggest cities in Nebraska. We'll see a little bit more as for civilization goes. Here's the town of Alliance on our left-hand side. I don't think we're going to be going... Okay, never mind. I was ready to say I don't think we're going to be going close enough to the center of town to have discovered it, but we now have. Nope. I mean, yes, my fault, but then again also, should it be? I mean, yes, it was an accident. I should be, like, going through a lot slower, but I'm like, no one's moving, so they're just going to sit there? Did it damage the cargo? No. Damage the truck? Yeah, whatever. In real life, I'd be fuming. But it's a simulator, and we got insurance. We have insurance. But as of seeing that, and the stoplight earlier where traffic was not really pulling up to the light, something seemed a little bit of a miss with the traffic. 8 miles out, so we are pretty much there. So the town of Alliance is not that far from... Where am I going? Oh, Scotts Bluff. But we may be in between the two towns. And this is considered Scotts Bluff. We know about those delivery points that are like 20, 30 miles out of town. And I almost blew right past this area. So, being an articulated trailer, of course, we're just got to pull straight up. And fingers crossed it lines up the first time, because that means you have to turn around. Not quite. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Let's unload it, please. And then we just got to find some place to go and sleep. So, yeah, 4 out of 12. My math agrees with that. Let's see what we got for... Ooh, yeah. So I could either go back to Alliance, or I could go to Scotts Bluff. I'm thinking... I shouldn't be thinking the way I've been doing it. Let's see, that's 29 miles. I'm probably going to be 29 miles, right? 26. Alright, so since we just came from that way, we'll go over to Scotts Bluff to right there and rest up for the night. since we're not hauling anything, should have no problem getting right up to speed and getting there in just about a minute or so. I mean, I suppose I should fuel up while I'm there. I mean, we don't really need it, but we're going to be there. Don't need to be getting a speeding ticket. Already had to pay for a car accident, so... I think Scotts Bluff might be the third largest city in Nebraska. I'm probably completely wrong with that, but it's a decent sized city, I do believe. Well, that's where we're staying tonight. And of course, tomorrow, we'll have to figure out where we can get a contract too. And hopefully we don't have one of those where I got to keep recycling to get one. Hopefully I can get one pretty darn quick. I've seen that dinosaur before. I don't think it's... I know it's for the Sinclair fuel station here, but I don't think... I've seen it somewhere that's out on the map somewhere before. Just don't know where. Not in Nebraska. I'm just talking a long time ago. Seen it. Not going to take much fuel. Okay, still a lot more than I thought it was going to take. I've already got the car started and the sound effects are just barely putting the gas cap on. Alright, so anywhere in here? Oh, reserved. Ah, that's okay. I mean, they do that for truckers. At some areas. Just didn't think I'd see it in ATS. So there we have it. There we go. Our beautiful Nebraska truck, not really parked up straight, but so be it. So be it. Yeah, so on the map, so you can see what we did today. And actually, I'll show you what we did yesterday. We were in McCook, and we traveled all the way up to Norfolk for doing one delivery. And today we gone from Norfolk to Valentine, and Valentine to Scotts Bluff. Yeah, so it's just a matter of... I don't think we can go to Sydney or Alliance or Chadron. We're going to have to go probably to the North Platte area, Grand Isle, Lincoln, Columbus, or Omaha. So we got like what? One road going across the bottom. I-80 kind of like the bottom quarter. We got this road here kind of, I don't want to say in the middle, but it's taking up most of the middle, so we'll say that. So the roads here are kind of like in a grid pattern, pretty much. So, yep. That is where we're at currently. That is where we're at currently. Anyways, that is where we're going to wrap it up for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. But until then, have a good one.